Enyoma bembisa na oba ana obema bi tumi nam so edinya obi. I'm talking about good sex.
Yes, good sex doesn't keep a man.
My sweet and wonderful viewers, I welcome you all to UmseekaTV, and it's your host Adra Ejapoma. Today I have in the studio with me Mike and then Madam Gifty. As you already know, Slay Mama, they are here to come and then help me deduce into today's topic. And I know today is going to be exciting, so don't go anywhere. Join me as we all share ideas and our opinions about today's topic. Let's move straight to the topic. Our topic for today is it useful or advisable for partners to share each other's password? Sweetheart, are you going to give your phone to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband, wife, to know your password or to peep through your phone? I don't have much to say about this. I'm just going to be relaxed in my chair and I'm going to give the platform to them for them to do what? Just share their idea and for them to educate us. Still, I want you to subscribe UmseekaTV on our social media handles. Sweetheart, since you are not married and then you are a single lady, would you allow your boyfriend to have access to your password, being it your phone, your ATMs, everything that entails as your secret?
Thank you for the question, but I wouldn't think it's necessary for my partner to know my password. I don't think it's necessary.
Why?
Why? Because let's come to phone password. Someone might be sending me messages which I wouldn't even know the person. It does happen. You might not know someone and the person will be sending you some messages, like messages that when your partner even sees it, he might think, if that care is not taken, he might think you have something to do with that person. And in this case, you have no idea about whatever is happening. And the person also has access to your phone. What if somebody, an unknown person, sends you a message which you have no idea and your partner gets to know? What will you do? So I don't think it's necessary for partners to share passwords and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Pia.
Hello.
What is your view? Would you allow your wife or anybody have access to your passwords?
Password. Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. I think certain things are personal and confidential.
Okay.
So sharing my password with my partner isn't a problem. So I would say personally I have so many passwords to different accounts and in different areas. So I'll share some of my passwords with my partner, but there are some that I will not share.
So what are some, can you mention the some that you will share? What are some of it like? What are some of it? What are some of the examples of the some you would want to share?
The passwords I will share.
Mm-hmm.
But I can share my phone password with my partner.
Okay.
Yes.
And what again?
But my Visa card, my Momo password, that one, no. I won't do that.
Why?
Why? Because it is for a personal reason.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you think you not sharing your password or letting even your children know your password to your ATM card, we don't know what tomorrow entails? What if something happens accidentally and you can't even speak or you can't access your password? Would it be advisable that since we are in this computer era, will it be advisable for your child or your wife to run to the manager to go and find out my husband's check, my husband's this, my husband's this? Other than he just knowing your ATM password, he just goes there, withdraw the money you need, and then off.
Alright. That would depend on the kind of relationship I have with my partner. that I can reveal all these things to, in terms of ATM, my phone, and all that. Yes. But if there's a serene relationship between you and your partner, why not? You can share it. But maybe the other party is hiding from you. You wouldn't love to also let the person know yours. I hope I'm clear on this.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so as I said, there are some passwords I can share, like I said. But there are others too I will not share.
You only said your phone password, and I'm asking
Yes.
you, if something should happen accidentally, would you rather want to wait for your wife to run to the manager for like a cross check that would take about a month, 3 weeks, 2 months before she gets money from you? Or you would rather think that it is advisable for my wife to know my ATM password, so she just goes there, withdraw the money you need, and she comes back home?
Are you saying in the event of death or
Anything.
Yes.
Sickness can come in anything. There can be a sickness that you can't even talk.
Thank you. I can write. If I can't talk, I can write.
What if you can't write?
There are definitely my partner knows where I save my bank, the bank institution where I transact banking business. So, and there are also laid down procedure for assessing someone who has passed on funds. So if I'm no more and they don't have access to my ATM password or whatever password, they can go through the right procedure and retrieve all those funds or whatever property that is there for them.
Okay, so you wouldn't want to share your ATM cards or anything.
No, no.
But let's look at it from this angle. We know phone do bring lots of misunderstandings home.
Sure.
So I understand that the messages coming to our phone, we can't control them. Because right now, since I'm sitting here, I don't know if somebody is sending me a message. And when the message comes, there's nothing I can do about it. If your partner has a password to your phone, and then you can have a male friend who will just text you, "Sweetheart, how are you?" with a love emoji, and he complains about it, or that brings conflict or distrust in the relationship, how are you going to handle that?
That's why I earlier on said that a message might come which you might not even know the person. So there's no need for you to share your password with your partner.
That's what I'm saying. Let's take a lie. He knows it. So how would you handle that?
Oh, okay. Since you don't know, since you don't have any relationship with the person, you can explain to your partner that the person is just a friend. Yeah.
And do you think he will just buy into that idea?
Well, if he disagrees, then you do something about it by maybe telling the person not to send you those messages again, or probably you block the person. Yeah, just for peace to reign.
Yeah, so the fact that I have shared my phone password with you as a partner doesn't mean you should be taking my phone unawarely when I'm not aware, or maybe when I'm asleep or when I'm sleeping, and be flipping through, looking at messages or whatever. So the fact that I've made it known to you doesn't mean you should take advantage of it and be going through my phones or whatever device or platform to be accessing my information. Yes, everybody has a privacy. Yes, there are some things that you can hide from your partner, even though you are one, but there are certain things that should remain personal to you, the individual. So I'll set the password, all right, but it doesn't guarantee you the opportunity to be going through the phone or whatever that you have access to. Yes.
Don't you think if you are not hiding anything from your partner, if you two are on a normal flow, what is the need for you to hide a phone password from your partner? Because I don't think this phone, it's more expensive than your partner. So why should you hide it? If you are not doing anything outside your relationship, why should you hide it?
Oh, sometimes you are not doing anything outside your relationship, but in all situations, there's a kind of privacy which everyone must enjoy. Please, I hope you are getting my
I'm
point.
understanding. I'm trying to understand.
You are trying to, then please try and understand it, because me phone da ho me nye bibi boni bia wo so, but I just don't feel like sharing my password with you. And no say me not sharing my password with you no say me ye bibi boni. So what na me the baby am feedback. Aha. And no you know say me inform a password ma, don't think I'm doing something outside our relationship.
But if we should be sincere and frank to ourselves, most of the people who don't want to share their password with their partner are cheaters.
It's true. That one I agree in a way. But to me, it's not necessary to share your password with your partner. It's not just necessary
To share your
that.
password.
Yes.
Okay. Don't you also think that it would rather be free and fair to let your partner even pick your calls or do whatever she wants to do with your phone? Because this phone is not so expensive than the partner. So she has the right to do whatever she feels like she wants to do. If it's in the midnight and she wants to read your WhatsApp messages, she has the right to.
So like my sister said earlier on, you also attested that sometimes certain messages or conversations come to your phone that can trigger conflict. So sometimes even with the men, sometimes you see people sending you message demanding some financial support. Sometimes it could be a man, sometimes a woman. So maybe in some instances, if your partner finds out that, oh, okay, please can you lend me this amount, then okay. So since you have agreed per the conversation, then she can also come, okay, you have gotten some and you have given some to Amma or this person. Have you seen that? So the fact that you have access to my password doesn't guarantee you the opportunity to be glancing through my phone or my messages. Yes, I will show you the password or I will reveal it to you, but I will not allow you to be taking the phone all the time. Like I said, you can see something that will not make you happy. Meanwhile, it's not something with a bad intention.
Okay.
Yes. So as a partner, I'll let you know my phone password, but as I said, there are some other passwords that I'll not let you know. So that one is personal.
Okay. Viewers, we are still discussing the topic. Is it advisable? Is it useful for your partner to have access to your password, being it your phone, ATMs, whatever it is? Is it advisable for them to have access to it? Okay. Now, what are some of the things we can put in place? You being here today, what are some of the things we can put in place in our relationships to help us take our mind off? I want to know what goes on your phone. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. It's always, if it's a fight, it's about fun. What are some of the things we can put in place to make the relationship very spicy? Other than me thinking he's cheating on me thinking she's cheating on me, so I want to know everything she does.
Sometimes we create a room for more curiosity. The reason why I'm saying this is you are there with your partner. There isn't even a day that you even take your partner out. But you, the man, will be going out a lot. When this happens, definitely the lady might think you are doing something. Maybe, and sometimes it is not even like that. Maybe a business deal is keeping you somewhere, but because you are not making your partner happy, the person is curious about whatever you are doing. But once a while, you take your partner out, you make the person happy, you talk about, you talk deep with your partner. I think like you just take off her mind from these phone issues and other activities you are doing outside your marriage. Yeah.
Okay.
That is my opinion. You
Okay.
should talk more, then you make your partners happy, so that it wouldn't create any kind of curiosity between you and her that, oh, he goes out a lot, meaning he's doing something outside. I'm always at home. He will never take me out. what is happening, then it means he's taking another lady out. Yeah. So when we make our partners happy, I think this taking your partner's phone to check whoever is texting him and whatever would end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mike, do you think sometimes it is out of jealousy that we try to go through our partner's phone?
Yeah, so like my sister said, if you don't create any suspicion, if you don't create any form of suspicion for your partner, like she said, you are transparent. I'm going to this place. You call, you tell the person. If the person knows your whereabouts all the time, and you make things open or well known to him or her, I think, like she said, it will resolve all those, or it will take away that notion or mentality that the person is hiding something. When the person makes call for a long time, she calls or he calls, call waiting. So if you are transparent and there is trust in the relationship, if there is trust, the key word is trust. If there is trust, whatever, whether you have access to the phone or not, you know your partner won't do anything bad or anything outside the relationship. So if there's trust in the relationship, there will be no suspicion about knowing your password to access who is communicating with you, or who is chatting, who is sending you WhatsApp, or who you are talking to, whatever, and at what time. If there is even trust, even midnight when someone calls and you're talking, you don't have any problem. Yes, but when there is suspicion, that's where a partner will be raising eyebrows, or there will be doubts about your communication or your movements and all that. So if there is trust in the relationship, I think knowing your password won't be necessary to your partner. So my advice for our viewers is we should create a serene environment for our relationship by being transparent and open to our partner. We should let our whereabouts known to them. Wherever we are, we should make it known to them, and it will raise all kinds of doubts and erroneous impressions about their partners.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Madam, what is your advice to my cherished viewers?
Yes, my brother has said it all, and I've also spoken about we should make our partners happy, so that it wouldn't create a suspicion like, oh, he goes out more than me. There has not been even a single day that he has even taken me out. So definitely he's seeing someone outside. Okay. So please, our men, make us happy by taking us out.
Viewers,
we're here. We take it in good faith.
Viewers,
amen.
You heard it. She said men make time for the women, and the men also said they hear it in good faith. This episode has been very, very excited. We have all learned a lot, and I won't say much about it. My guests have already poured out their hearts to you. Please learn from them, and I also want to learn from you. So you bring in your comments and I read it, and we all learn from each other. Still, I'd want you to subscribe UmseekaTV on our social media handles, being it YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. I love you all. And my beautiful outfit, as you can see, is from Danofel's creation. She's into men and women's outfit. She cuts to fit anybody with any size. She's a caswa. You can contact her on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It is Danofel's creation. I cut to fit. I love you all. Enyoma bembi sana oba ana obema bi tumi nam so edinya obi. I'm talking about good sex.
Yes, good sex doesn't keep a man.